I decided what I'm going to call these. I mentioned it in, actually, I think I mentioned it in a video that I never actually uploaded because my phone cut me off. But we are going to call these the Car Chronicles. So, not a drive-by video anymore. So, the Car Chronicles, that's what these are going to be called. So, the point of today's, there's so much that I still have on this list that I've got to address, but, and you know what? I gotta go watch the last video because I literally have made so many videos and they keep getting cut off and I keep deleting them and I don't know which ones I made and didn't make. So, whatever. I'm in a really good mood today. Whatever. So, basically, what I decided to do is make a video about a message that I got on Facebook from a friend. And this particular person will know who they are when I make the comment. Because what they did is they sent me a message and they basically really complimented. They complimented that they really look up to me and how I am inspiring, and every time I post something, and it was, I don't know if it was the message was partially inspired by my client Dee Dee, because I posted that she was my client of the month, 76 pounds. This woman, literally, she works in the police department. Somebody fell on her. She had to have knee surgery. She's been through more than one knee surgery. I mean, and this woman is insane. Like, I came up with an idea about how to do the row machine with a disc under your ankle, and she did it. And I mean, she's amazing. She's literally is true, no excuses. I'm not even gonna tell you the story about, and I totally should, because now that I said it, but, sorry, not gonna do it. But there was another extreme circumstance that happened, and everybody knows, all my clients know about it, and I still tell the story to this day, but literally, she is true proof. Hashtag no excuses. Totally the kind of person that, just like I say, if I was in a body cast, I would find a way to do neck cardio, and that's totally Dee Dee. So I don't know if this person's message was inspired by that, and then, like, just stuff that I do, and all the videos that we're doing now that are on both our channels. So you guys really do need to go and check out the Aguirre Fitness channel, because I'm gonna try to share them to both channels, but there are gonna be some that are gonna only stay over there. So, that being said, the reason for this video is because at the end of the message, giving me all the compliments, saying that I'm an inspiration and all that other stuff, this person's really struggling. They're not a client of mine, and they made a comment about how they're really struggling, and they wish that they had 10% of my commitment, dedication, I forgot what the word choice was. And I voice recorded, because Facebook, you can, if you hold the button down, you can voice record back to them. And I always believe that messages are so much more powerful when you hear it, which is why I talk about getting Tony Robbins' voice record, audible, as opposed to getting his actual book. So, you know, sometimes I voice record to clients instead of critiquing their food log, typing it out, because I want them to hear my emotions. So, and hear like, oh my God, great food log, or it's a lot easier to understand some of the corrections. Come on, Jen, focus. So, I literally messaged this person back, and I think that everybody needs to know this. I am not better than anybody. I am not, people do tend to look at me and judge me, and they think that I have it easy, and they have no idea about my conditions and all that other stuff. And I mean, that's kind of totally off the subject. But or even those that do think that they do know that I have conditions. I've had clients of mine, and one particular person that's actually not a client anymore, that's like, it's easy for you. It's not easy for me. Like, I've not even mastered the skills, but what the secret to all of this is, and this is what I messaged to this person, they do have 100% of the same commitment and dedication that I do if they find their fire. My fire is proving to people that I can do it, proving to the doctors that said that I would never be able to do these things, proving to all the medical research that you do out there that people with Crohn's disease can't look this way or feel this way, will have to be on medication. That was originally. Then I had kids. Now it's being not sick for my kids. Well, my first son, and then both my kids now. So that is what keeps me motivated. I don't want to be sick. I want to demonstrate an exercise for my clients and not able to do it because I'm injured or hurt or I'm sick. I literally have trained clients having a Crohn's attack. I truly believe that me being sick, if I'm sick, I can be uncomfortable for 1 hour to help all the people that I have be less uncomfortable because they're uncomfortable all the time. So, and get more comfortable in their own skin. Like, and to this particular person, you have it. Everybody out there has it. It's about whether you are willing to dig deep enough to find what it is. There's, Tony Robbins talks about, there's either inspiration or desperation. You need to be desperately seeking to feel better, desperately seeking to not be in pain, desperately seeking to fear of being sick, but a good kind of fear, because fear is bad, but some fear is good. Like, I fear that I'm going to get a Crohn's attack. I don't ever want to get a Crohn's attack. Like, I'm in my driveway now. So, like, those are the things that motivate me, because I don't want to be sick. I don't want my son to want to play with me and I can't play with him. So, like, these are all the things that keep me fired up. And this particular person and everybody out there that has any kind of weight loss goal, feeling better goal, you know, I literally I was on the phone with somebody today, and they had mentioned to me that, you know, they really just want to work out and they're not mentally ready for the nutrition. And if they only knew what they're capable of, the workouts, they're pointless. They really are pointless unless you can wrap your mind around it. Okay, let me just say, they're not totally pointless, but you can get so much better of a workout if you're putting the proper fuel in. You have no idea what you're capable of. Physically, mentally, anything. Maybe you would be the strongest person, or maybe you'd be able to do the craziest push-ups, but you have no idea that you're capable of that because you keep eating garbage, or maybe making excuses for why you have to eat that garbage. Meanwhile, I truly believe there is only a way. Oh, always a way. I talk about, I was on the phone with somebody else. I was on the phone, insane amount of people today, but literally, I was talking to somebody today about, I have a client, my client Trevor, and he literally travels all the time. But this guy travels with his food. He's watched all my all my videos. He does his workouts on his own when he's away. He travels in the middle of the week. Sometimes he's gone the whole week and he'll get in like 2 workouts with me, but he'll do other workouts on his own. He brings his food with him. He doesn't gain 10 pounds every time he travels. He doesn't eat food in the airport. So, I mean, again, it is all about finding a way. There are a lot of people that have jobs. I have a client that's a nurse that works in the ER. There are a million nurses out there that say, I can't eat healthy because I'm busy for hours at a time. One of my particular nurses is a figure competitor and has competed and has won in a lot of shows, and we are getting her pro card. Like, she doesn't prep with me, don't get it twisted. I do not prep her. She trains in my studio for lifestyle and workouts and whatever, and then she does prepping with somebody else. So, but there's always a way. So I challenge you, forget these garbage push-up challenges and squat challenges and all that other stuff. I challenge you to dig deep and find what's going to motivate you to eat healthy, to find a way to, you know, get better, to feel better, to be less uncomfortable in your own skin, because you just have to dig deep. What is motivating you? Why do you want to lose weight? That the why is the most important part. I always tell clients, you need to have a vision board or something. You need to have your whole list of what your goals are, but you need to write down, why do you have those goals? Sometimes we look at those numbers and we see, okay, I want to lose this, and I want to gain this, and I want to get this, but why do you want to do that? And those bullets need to be on the board too. Even if it's a goal, like I want to buy a house. Why do you want to buy a house? Because you don't want to pay rent. You don't want to waste money. You want to own something. You eventually want to not have to pay a mortgage. Like, that's not even a fitness goal. But there needs to be your 1, 2, 3, and then your A, B, C, and D. So find the goal, find the fire, write down the reasons, look at it every day, compliment yourself every day and every night, and why